working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Here's a good way to kick off the drive, complete over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip a drive there, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Off the play fake. Cobb. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And he's brought down. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Cobb. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 here to begin the campaign. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance, get your fresh legs back.
The season, 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if you look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. And you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get his 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Texans' 21-yard line.
Off play action. Cobb. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you and I both know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel. But coaches often hedge their bets, too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice back to make sure that they're back in ground.
Their quarterback leading the touchdown pass as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Cobb is going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. As you might recall, they met back in Week 5. And it was the visiting Titans who were victorious in that one. So now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville. Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there.
He finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And he goes. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46 the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he will have the Titans first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
They brought up formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Flushed out right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd.
Advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Off the play fake. Cobb. And it's a Titans touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Now, he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. But if you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes,
bye-bye. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a...
Another thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Without completion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
For an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's to the tight end, Wiley. No gain.
Run after it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. In 10. Operating from the gun. Cobb. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly look like second.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Cobb. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected.
The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half.
Let's go now.
And they'll begin by running the action. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you.
First drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We don't talk about
Solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 4.
Confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd. Here's 2nd down and 2. Off play action. Cobb. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 30 yards there.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the...
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Cobb. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter. Good set.
Ready?
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy?
The football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again to Henry. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Cobb work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. The other team and put points on the board. Those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They go play action here on 1st down. Henry's got it out on the left side. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Cobb. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Cobb. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another may come up 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And taking it across midfield and just shooting the 40.
Drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The throw over the middle, taken in. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. Lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. Now a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He gets yards here if they hope to move the chains. This is Henry. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th?
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. Like the old rule, possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback, just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Well, they needed a yard on right.
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to talk. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. 3. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Back to throw. Cobb. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Off the bootleg. Cobb. It fights him off. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Texans are right back in this. End up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting the lead. So you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Cobb. He gets this one to Burks. Now this will leave him a yard.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep.
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. Throwing to start the drive. Cobb. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he takes us beyond.
Against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Gets it to Burks. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A big play looming on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Throwing after the interception. Cobb. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Texans, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts.